Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing great in your life and in your studies also. So, today I am going to discuss the mains strategy, how to attempt the mains mock test, or we should submit the mains mock test. I will tell you what I did. Okay, and the second thing is that if you are a beginner, then like if your basics are clear, then you should attempt the mains mock test or like submit whatever I will tell you in the video. So you should prepare for mains as well from now on. As after prelims result, we do not have that much time. We start skimming the GA, so we do not get that much time for maths, reasoning, or English. So it is very important to prepare for prelims and mains simultaneously. Okay, I will tell you what I did at the times of SBI PO mains and IBPS PO mains so that it can help you. And from now on, I will try to make these short videos about these confusions. Okay. And before starting the video, I would like to tell you that there is discount going on textbook mock test pass. So if you are a beginner, then textbook is best for you. It will not decrease your confidence, but your confidence will be increased because the level of textbook mock test is moderate, and you will feel more confident after attempting these mocks, and after gaining enough confidence, then you can go to the high level mocks also. Okay, so they are best from which you can start your preparation, and by using my code you will get discount also on the textbook mock test pass. The link will be given in the description. So now I will start the video about the mains mock test. So first I will tell you my experience, what I felt during the mains days when I was preparing, and then I will discuss the whole thing. So first of all, for my SBI PO mains was on 2nd of January. Then IBPS PO mains was on 22nd of January. Okay, and there was 20 days gap, as you know. So when I was preparing for SBI PO mains, what I did was I attempted 5 mains mock test, and in those 5 mains mock test, I was getting the percentile around 75 or 70, then 69. So I was getting this type of percentile, and the marks were never above 50. I never got the marks above 50. I was getting like regularly, I was getting 35, 40, 42. Then I have got 32. So these type of marks I was getting like below 45, you can say. Okay, in one mock I think I got 58. Then after that the marks started decreasing and like decreased like hell. The last mock test which I gave before SBI PO mains in English, which is my strongest subject, you all know, I got 3 marks out of 40. I got 3 marks in English, and that thing affected me very much. Although I was confident that English is my strongest subject. But if you get so much less marks in your strongest subject, then your hope starts breaking. That what will I do if I do not perform well in my strong subject? So after that, like I had my IBPS prelims examination, IBPS PO prelims examination also. After I got 3 marks, there was the examination IBPS PO prelims. So I was not that much confident in IBPS PO prelims, and like in SBI PO prelims, I have more marks than IBPS PO. So I was not confident in prelims level English also, but somehow I gathered myself and I just attempted the paper, and by God's grace, I cleared that as the cutoff was also very low. Then after that, I went to SBI PO mains paper, and like when I was attempting English, I was not able to do the time management. I was not sure that the answer I was marking was right or wrong. Like before that, I used to be very sure that yeah, this answer is right. But after getting 3 marks, my confidence was shattered. I was not at all confident while marking English answers. I was seeing towards maths and reasoning that I can increase my score here. And GA, you all know GA was very like bad in this SBI PO mains. So while attempting English, although I attempted like around, I do not remember, but 33 or 32, I do not remember. So these was the questions I attempted in SBI PO. Although I attempted the maximum questions in English, but I was there was fear in my mind that what if all these questions go wrong and like I am not able to clear the cutoff. After attempting SBI PO mains, I was not that much hopeful for clearing the mains because like the my strongest subject I had got very less marks in the mains mock test. And after that what I did, like it this thing was affecting me till the prelims paper and in the mains paper also. The 3 marks were revolving in my head, that 3 out of 40 I had got. This thing was revolving in my head again and again. In the paper also I had the 3 number in my mind. Then okay, it was like that. After SBI PO mains, like till SBI PO mains, I had attempted the papers 5 or 6 mains mock test. I will put the screenshot also here, and you will see the marks. And then what I did after SBI PO mains, what I started doing, I started choosing the questions. I stopped attempting the mains mock test and I started choosing the questions and just solving them. I solved maths questions, then reasoning questions, then English also. And one more thing I did in SBI PO means the major mistake I did was I attempted critical first, and after that I had 5 to 6 minutes left and I was not able to attempt the puzzle. But if I would have attempted the puzzle first and after that I would have attempted the critical reasoning, then I would have attempted more questions in SBI PO in reasoning. So I identified my mistakes which I was doing in attempting the mains paper, and I learnt one thing, that if my confidence is down in the paper, then I will not be able to perform very much. Like I will not be able to perform my 100%. That thing was sure, and it had happened at the times of SBI clerk also, that in the prelims the mock tests were very tough, but I attempted last year's prelims mock test and it boosted my confidence and I got very good marks in SBI clerk prelims. So that strategy I applied here also. I stopped attempting mains mock test for IBPS PO mains. What I was doing, every day I was choosing the questions, like I was writing these questions in my diary, that today in maths I will attempt these question numbers. I will put the screenshot here, like how I was choosing the questions from the mock test, and the mocks were of olive board. So I was just choosing the questions like 10 to 15 questions for maths every day, then 10 to 12 questions for reasoning, and all 35 questions of English. So I was doing things like that. I was just practicing the mains mock test and I stopped attempting the mains mock completely. I did not attempt one single mains mock test in the IBPS PO mains preparation. I did not attempt one single. Everyone says that you should attempt, you should feel the pressure of 3 hours. But once my confidence was lost, I was not able to, like, if you are a person who has, like, if your morale is high, then you can solve difficult to difficult question. But if your morale is down, then you can not solve easiest questions as well. So I am like that person. If my morale is high, I will be very sure about attempting the questions, be it high level or like easy, I do not care. But if my morale is down, I am not able to perform my 100%. So I just took this decision and I stopped attempting the mains mock test. The second thing was, in SBI PO mains, I was watching the classes. Okay, like I was watching the classes for, I am not degrading anyone, but I am just telling what happened with me. I was watching the classes as well, like reasoning for me, reasoning mains level reasoning classes are there. Then for maths also, maths mains level DIs or these things. So I was practicing from the classes. But after that, for IBPS PO mains, I was just practicing and nothing else. I was revising my basics of English, then practice the DIs from the mock test and nothing else. And there was some high level questions also. I used to skip the questions because I knew that if these questions appear in the examination also, I am going to skip it. I am not going to solve these questions at all. So I applied that strategy that I will solve only those questions which I will solve in the paper also. Okay. And this thing boosted my confidence very much. After I, like, before IBPS PO means, I was confident in reasoning, I was confident in maths also, I was very confident in English. So in IBPS PO means, after attempting the paper, I was feeling very much satisfied, and like, I was feeling like that's it, my work has been done, and now I have given my 200% in this paper. And till today also I am also feeling that yes, in IBPS PO means I have given my 200%. And the time was less, I was solving the questions but the time was less, so I felt that. And in SBI PO means, I was just attempting the paper for the sake of completing it and not like giving my wholeheartedly, like attempting the paper. But in IBPS PO means, I did not care about the attempts. You know, in the mains paper we keep seeing the attempts. Okay, so I have attempted this much in maths, 15 questions in maths, that's it. In IBPS PO means, I did not care for the attempts. I did not, like, I did not see my attempts, that how I am, like how many questions I have attempted in reasoning or quants. No, I was just solving the paper and that's it. So I added the questions after the exam was completed. Then I saw my attempts and my attempts increased, I know. And I am more confident of IBPS PO than SBI PO means. Yeah, I know, because I had made a lots of blunder in SBI PO means. So from this, like from my experience, so the one thing is clear, that if you are like a person, like, for whom confidence is very much like very important. So, and if you are getting less marks in the mains mock test, and if it is keeping your morale down, then you can submit the mains mock test and just solve the questions. But if you are a person like who, like, you know, who is like very courageous, and mains mock scores do not affect you, then you should attempt. But in my opinion, if you are giving your 3 hours to one mains mock test, and like you are able to attempt 60 questions or like 55 questions or 65 questions, but in those 3 hours you can solve more questions than that. And in mains there is no time foundation. I know it is a little different because every teacher say that you should attempt the mains mock test, but that strategy did not work for me at all. So, like, it is completely your opinion. Try to analyze yourself. Okay. If you feel more like challenged by the mains marks, that okay, I will increase these marks in the next mains mock test, then you can go and attempt. But people like me, for whom the confidence is very much important, that if my confidence is high, I can perform my 200% in the examination. Then you can submit the mains mock test and just practice, nothing else. Okay, in mains the game is of your knowledge, not of your speed. Okay, and the smart thing which I found is that if I am giving my 3 hours to this mains mock test, in those 3 hours I can practice much more questions than I am attempting in this mains mock test. So that is all which happened in with me. And just try to analyze yourself which strategy works for you. Okay. And I wish you all the best. There is ESIC UDC prelims is also there, so I have no idea about that, but I will try to give you the to do list on like 3 to 4 days interval for bank examinations. Okay, I do not have any idea of ESIC, so I will try to give you the to do list also from now on after 3 to 4 days interval, so that you can get an idea. But one thing is that, if like, try to make your own to-do list, because only you know your strong and weak points. Earlier I used to give the to-do list, but I stopped it, and I did not give you the reason why I stopped the daily schedule. It was because I realized that only like I am making this to do list according to my strong and weak areas. So you people will not get benefited if you are following that to do list. So that's why I stopped that, because I had realized that my strong and weak areas are different, and yours strong and weak, like every person has their strong and weak areas. So you should make your own to do list, but I will try to give you an idea. Okay, take an idea from that and make your own list. That will be very fruitful for you, and that will help you a lot. So that is all in this video. I know it is very long. I said that I will make short, but that was very important to tell you all. And now I am free, like I have my IBPS PO mains interview also. So let's see when that happens. And I do not know if I will get anything from these interviews or not, but we all can be hopeful. So that is all. Thank you and have a nice day, and I wish you all the best.